Hey everybody, and welcome to this short session on how to embed your forms and landing pages that you have created within ConvertKit. We're going to look at the different options that you can use to embed either the landing pages or the forms, and then I'll give you a quick demonstration of how it all works. So remember, it's pretty simple to embed these. You have three options. You have JavaScript, which I highly recommend if you're not using the WordPress plugin, use JavaScript. Because what happens with JavaScript is if you update the form or landing page in ConvertKit, then it will automatically shoot the updates to your website or wherever you have the actual form or landing page embedded. If you use the straight raw HTML, then you have to actually recopy and paste the HTML over because it will not have an automatic update. Now the WordPress plugin will automatically update because it's based also around JavaScript. So the best option if you don't have WordPress is JavaScript. Raw HTML would be the third option because it doesn't automatically update. So let me give you a quick demo here on how this works. I have just an old website that I'm going to use. And I basically chose, so we'll just walk through this. We go back to forms. You choose whatever form that you're working on. All right, this one happens to be a landing page. And from here, I can do a couple of different things. I go under settings, and under embed, I have three options. I can do JavaScript, raw HTML, or WordPress. So in this instance, I'm going to do the WordPress because it's an entire page. This is one of the best options when it comes to embedding a landing page because it is a full page. You want to make sure that you're doing the easiest method, and that is this. So I'm going to click the download. So I'm going to download that. I'm going to bounce back over to here. I'm going to go over to my simple website that I created. This is a WordPress website, by the way, and it's nothing fancy. It's an old website that I just pulled up for this example. I'm going to go in here and add a new plugin under plugins. I'm going to upload this one because I downloaded it. You could also search for it directly from in WordPress if you're a WordPress person. So there's my ConvertKit, and I'm going to install it. So 2 steps, install, activate. So I'm going to activate it. And where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's down here under, I thought it was under C, but it's under W. So I can go under settings. And in order to use this, you have to have an API key, and the API key allows you to connect the two. Now realize that if you're going to try this on your website, I'll already have an API key because I'm going to set that up for you now. So just so you know, I'm back over in ConvertKit, and here under account, which is where I told you to always stay out of, here is the API key. And so I'm going to copy that over to my WordPress site, because I already have it. And then you have an API secret, and that is right here. It says show the secret. So you get that. I'm just doing a copy and paste. This is how, excuse me, the two of them can talk. So let me save this. And by the way, you only have to do that the first time. And then you have here your forms, right? So it automatically pulls the forms over. So I can do weight loss option, right? Okay, so that's the opt-in form. Is that the one that I chose? Go back here to make sure I got the right one. Yes, okay. So now, whoops, happy click. It says here the default form can be inserted into the middle of post or page by using the short code. So I'm going to copy that little short code here. I'm actually going to go over here. So this is a little different than some of the other plugins. It has, this one's a little more, you have to do a little bit more. Okay, so I type a title. There's my short code. I publish this. And there it is. Actually, I have it twice, but there you go. You can see the weight loss craze. Okay, pretty simple, right? So I can jump back over to ConvertKit, and I can actually do any of these. So let's see, that's the landing page. Let's see if I can get that to work. So I'd go back under here. Now remember, I'm in WordPress, and this is for only if you are actually using the ConvertKit plugin inside WordPress. It doesn't work outside of WordPress. Okay, let's take a look at that. Oops, that's my blog. Forgot I have to look at the page. I created a page for it, so hold on. Didn't put it on my menu. Here it is. Okay, for some reason it's not showing, so I'll have to check that out. That's still there. Oh. Okay. All right, so that's using the WordPress plugin. Hopefully I didn't confuse you all my bouncing around here. But basically you have to attach the two. And for landing pages, that's really the best option because it makes it easy for you to put it on a full page. Now, the other way that you can do it, as I mentioned, is you can use JavaScript or you can use HTML. I would recommend JavaScript second. So what if you wanted to put it in a widget on the side of your page? So I could go over to widget here. And widgets are what are on the side of, just delete this here, are on the side of your website. They're either on the left or the right. This is a widget over here. Okay, so let's say I want to put my free top tips form over here. So I'm going to open the form. I'll go to settings, embed, and I'm just going to copy this. I'll click in there, do Control C, bounce back over here. And this works in any place. So it's not just WordPress. I just happen to show you WordPress because it's the most popular, but it could work in a Wix or a Weebly site as well. You're just going to copy the JavaScript code and then you're going to tell it where to actually put that. Now, how it works in WordPress is it has to be a text widget. So I'll find a text widget here and I'll add it to my sidebar. And then basically it's a copy paste. And here I could put, whatever I want to call it, top tips. And I'll save it. And I'll close it. And then if I go look, here it is. That's my top tips. That's all it is. It's very simple. Now this is still here because of the plugin. I actually added it to this page, but this would show on here. So for instance, if I was to go back to ConvertKit and change the style. Okay, now what I have to do is refresh my screen. And the beauty of this is it should pick up the changes that I just made. Now it may take it, there you go. Automatically did that. How's that for cool? And if you don't use the JavaScript, it won't do that. If you have to actually use the raw HTML, then you can customize it, but if you ever change this, then you have to actually recopy it. So JavaScript is the best option for forms. WordPress is the best option for for landing pages, and raw HTML is if you don't have any other option. So again, you go under forms, you choose whatever form you want. Here's my beautiful little one. I go under settings. I go under embed. Now it also shows me, well, here we go. Here's the information I need here, right? I already have the HTML in there. Yeah, so it's telling you this one can be installed and can be used for an existing page on your WordPress site, which is what I was talking about, okay? So if you have a WordPress site, you want to try it, it would be a great thing to do, but it is very simple to work with once you get it. And then obviously, once you get it in there, you're going to want to test it, right? To make sure that everything works, the sequences work, that you get hooked into the sequence, that if it's asking for any information, so you can see it automatically. Oh, it took me to my page that I don't actually have, but it redirected me correctly. So you're going to want to test it as well, okay? So your homework is embed your form on your website if you have one. Use any of the available options. Try the WordPress plugin, try the JavaScript, customize it, go back and change it. And the other thing I would say is test it. Make sure that you get added to the sequence. Make sure that it gets redirected. Make sure it takes you to the confirmation page. So map out whatever the sequence is that's supposed to happen after you sign up to make sure that it works, and then tweak accordingly. Okay? So as always, need help, email us, members@techiementor.com. You've got the private Facebook group. You can comment below, or you can click on the help button in the upper right-hand corner. And I'll see you in the next set of sessions. Bye.